Imagine standing on a mountain peak. The sun is just beginning to rise, casting a golden hue over the landscape. The air is crisp and you can feel the cool breeze against your skin. It's a moment of pure serenity, where the world seems to pause and you are at the center of it all. The air is crisp and clean. Each breath you take fills your lungs with a sense of renewal and clarity. The mist slowly lifts, revealing the majestic peaks that surround you. It's a reminder of the beauty and power of nature and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. The world stretches before you, vast and full of possibilities. From this vantage point, you can see the intricate tapestry of valleys, rivers and forests. It's a landscape that tells a story of time, resilience, and the journey of life. Each peak and valley represents a challenge overcome, a goal achieved. This is what it feels like to launch a successful podcast. You've climbed your mountain. The journey was filled with challenges, but each step brought you closer to your goal. Now, standing at the summit, you can look back and see how far you've come. It's a moment of triumph and celebration. You're sharing your voice with the world. Your message, your stories, your passions are now reaching listeners far and wide. It's a powerful feeling, knowing that your words have the potential to inspire, educate, and entertain. Podcasting is more than just recording and uploading. It's about creating a connection, building a community, and sharing a piece of yourself with the world. It's about the moments of vulnerability, the stories that resonate, and the impact you can make. It's about connecting with people, whether it's through shared experiences, common interests, or simply the sound of your voice. Podcasting brings people together. It creates a space where listeners feel seen, heard, and understood. It's about sharing your passions and stories. Every episode is an opportunity to dive deep into topics that matter to you, to explore new ideas and to spark conversations. It's a platform where your voice can shine and your stories can find their audience. And it has the power to transform your life and the lives of your listeners. Through your podcast, you can build meaningful connections, inspire change, and create a lasting impact. It's a journey of growth, both for you and your audience. I've seen it happen firsthand. From the early days of uncertainty to the moments of breakthrough, podcasting has the potential to open doors and create opportunities. It's a path that requires dedication, passion, and a willingness to share your authentic self. From entrepreneurs building empires to artists finding their audience, podcasting opens doors. It creates opportunities. It's a medium that allows you to reach people in a way that is personal and impactful. It's a chance to build your brand, share your expertise, and connect with a global audience. It can quite literally change the world, one listener at a time. Each episode is a chance to make a difference, to inspire action, and to create a ripple effect that extends far beyond what you can see. It's a powerful reminder of the impact your voice can have. Are you ready to start your own journey to the top? The path may be challenging, but the rewards are immeasurable. Embrace the adventure, share your voice, and see where the journey takes you. The summit is within reach, and the world is waiting to hear your story. Why is podcasting so revolutionary? It's a question that has intrigued many in the digital age because it taps into the primal power of the spoken word. The spoken word has always held a unique place in human history. For millennia, humans have gathered around fires, sharing stories and knowledge through speech. These stories were not just entertainment, they were a means of survival, a way to pass down wisdom and culture. Podcasting rekindles that ancient connection. It brings back the essence of those fireside chats, allowing us to share our stories and ideas with a global audience. In a world dominated by screens, podcasts offer a refuge. They provide a break from the constant visual stimulation, allowing listeners to close their eyes and immerse themselves in the narrative. Listeners can tune in while commuting, exercising, or doing chores. This flexibility is one of the reasons why podcasts have become so popular. They can absorb information and entertainment in a way that feels natural and intimate. The voice in their ears becomes a companion, guiding them through their daily routines. But the true magic happens when you find your tribe. When your voice resonates with others, it creates a bond that goes beyond mere content consumption. When listeners connect with your message, they become more than just an audience, they become a community that shares your values, your interests, and your vision. A community that engages with your ideas, shares your passions, and grows alongside you. This is the true power of the spoken word in the digital age. It has the ability to unite, inspire, and transform. So how do you tap into this power? It starts with identifying your why. What message do you want to share with the world? What unique perspective can you offer? Don't be afraid to be bold. The most successful podcasts are built on passion and authenticity. Choose a topic that genuinely excites you, something you can speak about with energy and enthusiasm. Remember, your voice matters. Your story is worth telling, and there's an audience out there eager to hear it. Once you've found your voice, it's time to craft your message. What specific topics will you cover? Who is your ideal listener? What value will you provide to your audience? Structure is key. Just like a good book or movie, your podcast needs a clear beginning, middle, and end. Each episode should have a defined purpose and leave listeners wanting more. Think about your content as a journey. What do you want your listeners to learn or experience? How can you guide them through your content in a way that's both engaging and informative? Now let's talk about the technical side. Don't let the equipment intimidate you. Starting a podcast doesn't require a Hollywood studio. A good microphone, a quiet recording space, and user-friendly editing software are all you need to get started. There are countless resources available online to guide you through the process, and many of them are free. Remember, the quality of your content matters more than fancy equipment. Focus on delivering valuable information and engaging stories. The rest will fall into place. Section 6, the art of storytelling. Humans are hardwired for stories. Stories captivate our imaginations, evoke emotions, and make information memorable. Weave stories into your podcast. Share personal anecdotes, case studies, or even fictional tales that illustrate your points. Use vivid language and sensory details to draw your listeners in. Remember, the best stories are relatable. Share your vulnerabilities, your triumphs, and your failures. Be authentic. Be yourself. Your listeners will connect with you on a deeper level. Section 7, building your tribe. Building a loyal audience takes time and effort. Engage with your listeners on social media, respond to comments and messages, and consider hosting live Quanda sessions. Collaborate with other podcasters in your niche. Cross-promote each other's shows and tap into new audiences. The more you connect with others, the more your podcast will grow. Remember, your listeners are your greatest asset. Nurture those relationships. Build a community around your podcast and watch as your message spreads further than you ever imagined. Section 8, lessons from nature. Nature offers profound lessons for podcasters and for life itself. It teaches us patience, resilience, and the importance of growth. Just as a flower takes time to bloom, so too does success in any endeavor. The sunrise over a mountain range reminds us that each day is a new opportunity to start fresh and make progress. Observe the resilience of a mountain, standing strong against the elements. Mountains endure harsh weather, yet they remain steadfast and unyielding. This teaches us to stay strong in the face of adversity, to stand tall and remain grounded no matter what challenges come our way. Embrace change like a flowing river, adapting to new obstacles and opportunities. A river's path is never straight. It winds and curves, finding its way around rocks and trees. This flexibility is crucial in life and in podcasting. Being open to change and willing to adapt can lead to unexpected and rewarding outcomes, and never stop dreaming big, like the vast and limitless ocean. Challenges will arise, but the ocean's vastness reminds us that there are endless possibilities and opportunities out there. The waves crashing against the shore symbolize the constant ebb and flow of life with its ups and downs. There will be times when you doubt yourself, when the path ahead seems unclear, much like a foggy forest. The lone tree in the mist stands as a beacon of hope and perseverance. It reminds us that even in the midst of uncertainty, we can find our way if we stay true to our purpose. When the technical aspects seem overwhelming, remember that every expert was once a beginner. The person working on a laptop outdoors and adjusting camera equipment shows that dedication and practice are key. Embrace the learning process and don't be afraid to make mistakes, as they are stepping stones to mastery. Or when your audience growth plateaus, take a moment to reflect and reassess. Just as leaves fall in autumn, making way for new growth in spring, sometimes we need to let go of old strategies and embrace new ones. The time lapse of a sunset reminds us that endings are just new beginnings in disguise. But just like nature, you are capable of incredible resilience and adaptation. The tree bending in the wind shows flexibility and strength, while the bird taking flight symbolizes freedom and new possibilities. Remember your why. Reconnect with your passion. These elements of nature remind us to stay true to our core values and to keep pushing forward. And keep moving forward one step at a time. The hiker walking up a trail and the footsteps on a path through the forest symbolize the journey of life. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Stay persistent, stay motivated, and remember that every journey begins with a single step. Section 9. Your journey begins now. The world is waiting to hear your voice. Your story matters. Your message has the power to inspire, educate, and entertain. All you have to do is take that first step. Define your goal, craft your message, share your story, and watch as your podcast becomes a beacon of connection and inspiration. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. Your adventure awaits.